Here is a 2023-2024 Aerospeed box fan, and it's quite interesting how they still use the same box that they've always used over the years, over the decades. They've never changed up the box at all. It's always been the exact same box. So here we go again with the 2023-2024. I watched Toy the Fan Man's video, and he had one, and he said they've gotten better with the quality of it. The blade is much thicker now, much hard plastic like the Lasco 3733s, like those. And I guess the balance is real good. We'll figure out all that today. So there's a story behind this one. Originally, I bought this from Walmart, and without me realizing it, I had ordered it from China. Well, they claimed that it was delivered out here. Turns out it never showed up at all. It never showed up to this house. It never made it out here, but the freak shows claimed that it was delivered out here. Long story short, went to the seller, told him all about it. He gave me a refund. Got the refund. This time I ordered this one from eBay. Thank God it wasn't a freak show. So let's check out this 2023-2024 model, and let's see how far Aerospeed or Camair has come along since the early days of making this fan, because they was really bad and awful, but they claim they've gotten better. So let's take it out the box and let's see what we're dealing with. It's pretty much just like all the rebranded ones you've seen under different brand names, but this is like their particular version. So we're going to pull it out of the box and let's see what we're dealing with. I can tell you right now, a lot has changed, because it used to have that matte finish, like on the older models, the matte finish. But this one on the cabinet it feels exactly the same as a 3733. It feels really smooth on the cabinet. Yeah, Yep, that's the way it goes. It's always a freak show in the video. I got a text, and I was trying to hurry up and get to the text. It was my sister, and so in the process of doing that, you saw the freak show that happened. It wouldn't be a video without it. Let's try it again. Nothing happened to the fan. It's fine. Let's try it again. Like I was saying earlier before I got interrupted, the cabinet feels very smooth, just like the Lasco box fans do. So they finally made it just like the Lasco box fans. So let's pull it out. He says, try that again. Hope I don't get another text. So let's go ahead and pull it out, and let's go ahead and get started. This is all they give you now when it comes to a manual. This is it, just one sheet of paper written on the front and the back. Guess they're trying to save on paper. What I'm doing right now is I'm checking for imperfections. Always got to do that. It looks like there's 0 imperfections on this one. Everything's well made so far. Come a long way. They finally got their act together. Design is still the same. see if the blades are really thick. Yeah. The knob feels a little bit of flimsy, but it's not that bad. The build quality seems to be fairly good. It's decent. There's no imperfections whatsoever on this one. And yeah, I was able to put my finger on the blade. And it's very hard plastic. It's not flimsy at all. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the table as always and run it on the table. So I'll get you guys back once I get it on the table. Okay, so off camera, there were some imperfections, like little markings on there, and I managed to get that off the guard. No big deal. And then one of the screws was unloose. I tightened that up, and it tightened up well. So other than that, let's go ahead and run it. And I got the feet on it. So here we go. Let's see how good they've gotten over the years. This is the 2023-2024 model. I'm going to turn this off right here. Or at least turn it down so it won't cause a hindrance. I'm going to also turn off the exhaust fan in the window, just so y'all be able to hear this machine running. See what we got. It does kind of shake a little bit. Let's see. You don't really feel the resonation through the table like you used to, but it is shaking. It's not as bad as a 3733, but you can feel it. You can feel that blade wobbling around in there. Yeah, this thing is definitely shaking. It's interesting how you don't feel it through the table resonating. I mean, you feel it a little bit, but not a whole lot. That's at full power. Medium power. It does have somewhat of a hum to it. And there go our dog barking. Still shaking somewhat, but it's not that bad. It's nothing to write home about. It's gotten better over the years, I guess. And now low power. Sometimes these things shake real bad on low. It's shaking. The cabinet is shaking a little bit. It's because the blade is wobbling around or it's out of balance. But like I said before, consistently, you don't really feel all of that going on resonating through the table. So that's a good thing. It's just the cabinet itself. The low speed is quiet. The airflow is decent. Medium power, then back to full power, and we'll watch the spin down time. So there are no dents in the cabinet or nothing like that. Really no imperfections at all. This thing is in almost absolute perfect condition. The blade is out of balance, unfortunately. Let's hope it don't go back and forth. Nope, it didn't go back and forth, thank God. So none of the blades are heavier than the other. It's just that the machinery, when they was making these thicker plastic blades, kind of like the 3733, they just didn't mold it correctly so it could be in perfect balance. But what else is new, right? I mean, that's all fans these days. So other than that, I'm quite surprised. I'm quite happy with it. I'm content. I'm glad I got it. And this is the latest 2023-24. Really, there is no complaints about it. There is no imperfections. The cabinet's not bent. It's not damaged. It's not all jacked up like it used to be early on when they was making these. It's sad to see that it doesn't have the startup sound like they used to do early on. But hey, just because a fan don't have a start sound don't mean it's not a good fan. It is a good fan. It does its job. It moves air. So there's that. It's going to be used over there by the bed for now. So when I go to sleep, that's where it's going to be used at. And right next to it, you're looking at the 2023-2024 version of the Air King 9723. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this fan video. The Fan Man, more to come soon. This is pretty bad. It's shaking pretty bad. I hope y'all can see that on the camera. I want y'all to look at that. It's shaking. I'm just running it on medium. Look how bad it's shaking. That's outrageous. That's ridiculous. Aero speed, get it together. I mean, the aesthetics look better. It's not all jacked up like y'all used to make it, but it's the blade that's still screwed up. Okay, it's thicker like the 3733, but the balance is way off. It's just awful. This is uncalled for. It's uncalled for, Aero speed or Cam Air. Get it together. Other than that, it's not dancing around on the table because I got the feel on it, so they did get it where it wouldn't do that. The blades are not heavy on one another. So despite that, shaking freak show, which is nothing new to anybody, that's unfortunate. Here it is by the bed where I'm going to be using it currently. The Fan Man, and out.